Okay, so this is Jay with Team Dayā, and we have Abby Sarr with us today. Abby works for our NGO partner, Build On. She's in Senegal, and she's going to be our Trek lead during our school building week in the community. And for me and for Hassan, we're the luckiest ones of the bunch because this is our second time with Abby. So we're looking forward to seeing her. And Abby's going to talk about the week. So Abby, I'm going to turn it over to you. So thanks for everything in advance from all of us.
Thank you, Jay. Hello, everyone. My name is Abisar, and I'm the senior check leader in Senegal. I would like to say thank you, everyone, for joining the call and then for the hard work and then what you're going to do because you're going to change the life of this community again. And I'm glad to be again with with Jay and Hassan because we did the trek in 2022. So I'm very happy and very glad to be again with you. So we have the PowerPoint presentation, and then I'm gonna go over to what is the logistic and everything that would happen during our trek. So and feel free to interrupt me at any time if you have comment, question, or if things are not clear. Thank you. Jay, can we go to the next slide, please? Thank you. So this is actually the agenda that we're gonna cover for this call, our track session. This is what we're gonna talk about: the logistic and the schedule of the week, and then how the weather would like in the guideline for a responsible road track. The health and safety also very important for that. Cool. Can we go to the next slide, please? All right. Who will be in your track? Me, and then Bailo is a new track coordinator. So I was trying to have a short because we were in the field, and right now he is in the field, like preparing communities and everything. So I did not get a chance to show you the face, but you will get the chance to meet him during our trek. He is a very organized track coordinator and very a hard worker. Next, please. All right. This is to talk about the arrival and the departure logistic. So, if you arriving in country before the check starts, so that means I will pick you from your hotel. So I guess you all will be in the Radisson Blue, right, Jay?
That's right.
So,
Yep.
so and then from Radisson Blue to our hotel, it will take an hour and a half maximum without the traffic. So it's not like a long trip. So we will be joining our hotel that will be in Sali. Sali is located in Woolchest region. So we will be there whenever you guys decide what time I will come to pick you, and then we'll head to our hotels. Next, please. All right. Community information. We're going to Nginin Kursara. I think Jay and some of us already know Nginin Kursara. So it's located in Fatik region in the municipality of Mbela Kajau. It's a very big community. It's like a hamlet because it's composed by small community, small houses separated a little bit from each other. It's not that much far, but it's a big community. So right now the enrollment of the school is 103 students there right now. Among the 103, we have like 96 boys and 97 girls. So if we compared from the first one, when we were building the first school, it was only like 59 student. The enrollment for the first school was 59. And among the 59, we had it like 32 boys and 27 girls. So that means we have a big, since that we built the school, there is a big enrollment of the children. And right now, they have two temporary shelter right now because every year the enrollment, the number of students is increasing every year. So and the teachers also now they have four teachers there. Compared to the beginning, there was one teacher. They have five grade level. At the beginning, was only one grade level. So the school is getting big and big and big, and the need is there. Um, yeah, the community is like from our hotel. Well, let's say I would say 3 hours maximum drive from Sally to our hotels. So it's a little bit far from our hotel there. So, but we will just leave the hotel right after lunch just to be on time and get to the community at 4 for our welcoming ceremony. Any question regarding the community? No. All right, Jay. So next slide, please. Thank you. And this is the welcoming ceremony and then the covenant signings. That means on the 24th, so we will have our welcoming ceremony. So the community will be ready to welcome us, and then there will be a lot of dances and speeches from the communities. And then from our team also, we will have someone who will talk on behalf of our team to just say thank you to the communities and everything. And the most important things about the welcoming ceremony is the covenant signing. So the covenant signing is the agreement between Bildon and the community, where they agree to bring their contribution. That means the gravel and the sand and the rest of the material will be provided by Bildon. But also the thing is that in this covenant, the community agreed to send the equal number of boys and girls when the school will be done. So that means we encourage the community to send both boys and girls to school. And there also you will see that we have community members who don't know how to sign because they did not get a chance to go to school when they was a child. So that means they're using fingerprint. We have the fingerprint that they will use because they don't know how to sign. So it will be a lot of speeches from the chief of the village, the head of women association, the principal of the school, and then from our team too, we'll get the chance to talk to the community. Next slide, please.
Okay, I want to add one thing, which is there will be a number of different opportunities for anybody on the team that wants to address the community. And I just really encourage you guys to consider it. It's just a really lovely moment to share your own thoughts about your why and kind of why you're there and what being there kind of means to you. And I want to a special kind of appeal to Tara, and also I'll say the same thing to Faith, to Jeff's daughter, because to for the women and the girls to see you guys as female leaders is just it's particularly important. So just a big encouragement from us on that.
I would be happy to. Thank you.
Yeah, and I would definitely echo what Jay just said because we need has a woman there, and then the Jeff daughters. If you take the speech and talk about the community, that is an inspiration behind that to believe again that women are capable also, not like being on their house, but they also have the right to go to school too and be tomorrow a leader like you. Thank you, Jay. Yes. So here is the schedule of our trek during when we will be in the community. So here we'll look the schedule for our daily basis. So at 8 we usually have the breakfast at the HQ. The HQ area where we will meet to have all the 3 meals together. 8 is breakfast. From 9 to 1 we will have the work site. So the work site start at 9 for us, and then we will end the work site at 1. 1 is lunch time, and at 2 we will have the reflection, a group reflection. We call it the chat circle. So I will lead it, but if I have volunteer also that will lead it, that would also gonna help because I have different topics in my binder that we can use to talk about our chat circle, our group reflection. 4 we will have our cultural workshop. Every evening we will have a cultural workshop. And then 6:37, we say 7 will be like dinner time, and at 8 we will let you go back to your host family, and then 9 is to bedtime. But before bedtime, my team and I will be in your house for our host family visit to help you talk with your family and the translation, because I will be with two translators, a female and a male, to help to connect with the community. Any question regarding to the schedule of the week?
Nope.
No. Yes.
I said nope, no questions. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Then Jay, next slide, please.
Okay, I'm gonna add another thing here that Abby just talked about, which is we have translators with us the whole week, both on the work site and like Abby said, they come around in the evening too. This is a great opportunity to talk to people in the community and just really, really take advantage of it. It's super special because it enables you to turn around and talk to kind of whoever's there, whether it's your host family or somebody you are working alongside of at the work site.
Exactly. So the check activities among this we have the work site where we will have a lot of digging, a lot of picking, shoveling, making bricks, carrying sand and gravel. So it's going to be very fun. We all the time like we're gonna work and then we're also gonna make connection with the community at the same time. So typically it's just like 4 hours per day, and then it's a very important for us that we're working at the same time because we want to, as you already mentioned, we're not building the school for the community, but we are building it together. So us and the community will be together in the work site working. The cultural activity, so it's depend on every community. It's different. It's depend from one community to another. But for this community, they said they would like to show you how they do their couscous making, because couscous is like part of this ethnic group, the Sere people. The millet couscous they use it has what is they eat every day for dinner and breakfast. So the woman will teach us how do they make the couscous. And the second cultural activity will be wrestling, which is a very famous sport here in Senegal. It's a national sport, wrestling here, and this ethnic group also are known to be like the good wrestler. So they're gonna show us how do they do that, and then we will have the gender talk, and another culture it will be also the closing ceremony. So these are the cultural activity we'll have there.
Very cool.
You remember at after our chat circle group reflection, actually you will have like so free time to go back to your host family to get to know them more, free time to play with the kids, free time to take a nap or do your journaling or take a nap or anything. It depends on how do you want to use your free time. But from 3 to 4, you will have like a free time. Any question? No? Jay, please, next slide. All right, the guideline for the trek. As I already mentioned, food, we will be bringing our professional cook in the village. So she worked with us for more than 10 years. She's a very professional one with respect to all the pageants and everything. So don't worry about the food. So we will be eating the 3 meals together. And then the water, also would provide like a jug of water, like the 10 liters jug of water that we're going to use to bring, because in this area where we're operating, the water is salty. So we're not going to drink like using pump or filtering the water. So we're going to buy water to drink that water. So, but just only drink the water provided by Bildon. For showering or washing your clothes or your face, you can use the water from your host family.
I have a quick question on the snacks. It's not a huge deal, but sometimes I get like low blood sugar, so I usually always have like little snack bars. I would certainly eat all the real food first, but would it be okay to have just a couple on hand as like in an emergency, if my blood sugar gets low, I can have something midway, or is
Sure.
that going to be okay?
Of course, you can have your snack. The only thing that we're recommending is just not eating it in front of the children, because they're gonna look at you and you might want to give one,
I
and
see.
you're gonna have a bunch of children around you. So just,
I see. I see.
just yeah,
Sneak it
yeah.
in the bathroom if
But
I need to. Got it.
maybe in your room.
Thank you.
Yeah. So trash. We also have like a policy regarding to trash, because our community did not yet find a sustainable way to keep their trash. If you get there, you're gonna see that there is a lot of plastic or anything. We're trying to incorporate that in our methodology to how to find a way for our community like to use the trash. But here we're gonna use a plastic bag. If you don't have one, I will give you one. Then we're gonna collect our trash. When it's time to get out of the community, when we get to the hotel, so and then I will throw the trash in the city. But we're not leaving the trash in the community. Animals. So I know that it's tempting to see like a baby goat or a baby sheep. Like they are so cute that we want to touch them, but our policy is like no touching animals. So we're just gonna be far from the animals. Just we can take pictures and everything, but regarding to touching them, we say no because we got experience about it. So I got a track where we said no touching animals. There is a girl trying to feed the cat and got scratched it, so I needed to evacuate for rabies vaccination. So this is this kind of things that we're avoiding. Here the animals are not vaccinated. Any question regarding this slide before we move? No? All right, Jay, next please. All right. Same regarding to animal transportation. Also, you only use the transportation provided by Buildon. The community that are using horse cart or donkey cart has a transportation there, and some of them also has motorbike. But we advise not using those transportation. But we're gonna have our emergency vehicle who will be with us like every time, every day. So that one we can use it. But if it's not the transportation provided by Buildon, please don't use it. The work side, for safety, we say, please wear clothes, toe like your shoes. Don't bring your nicest shoes because it might get like dirty regarding to mixing cement and sand and then the gravel. But just mind that for safety that you wear like a sneakers is better, and also work with your glove because we're gonna have a station called a rebar. Is with tying the wire is a little bit dangerous, so gloves are required there. We say no sitting because we said like we are here with the community to work together. If we're sitting, the community will sit, and then we would like to build the school as fast as possible to let the children get into the suitable learning environment. So that's why we said that. Punctuality also very important for us because we have a school in the work site. We tell the community to be on time. They are supposed to be there at the work site at 8:30, and for us it's 9. So we're gonna try just to be like punctual. Any question? If no, Jay, next please. All right. Here we have the clothing, the dress code. We are going in a very conservative community, so usually the rural area they are conservative. So you're gonna see women wearing wrapper, and then so tight. We advise not wearing like tight pants or short or anything. Because you want to be respectful, and then if you're wearing like a t-shirt, making sure this is what belong your shoulder, like mine here, that is perfect. You can wear that. If you want to wear a long one, also it's also good for you if you prefer to do that. Alcohol and drugs, we just remind everyone. We know some people are not doing all these things, but it's just a reminder. So we said no alcohol, no drug. We took to also the community say if you're smoking or using a drug, don't be around us. So it's just a rules that we remind for everybody. Swimming also, if you don't know how to swim, if you are an adult know how to swim, you can swim. But if you are a minor or someone who doesn't know how to swim, that we definitely say no swimming. This is part of our rules though. Any question here? No? All right, Jay, next please. All right. Weather and the environment. So right now it's the beginning of the rainy season. It's my rain, it's my not, but it's the beginning of the raining season. So that means it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be hot in the day. But I just did a trek like 4 days ago. We were expecting to have very hot, temperature, but it was like pretty chill. So we hope that it will continue like that. But the average is that 94 Fahrenheit for the day, and then it's go up to like 80 for the evening. The evening is like more chill for there because but just mind that it's the rainy season and that means it's going to be hot. All right. right, Jay. Next one. Okay, what to pack coming on track. We always suggest to pack light because sometimes people bring a lot of things that they're using. So we would definitely say pack lightweight clothes that can dry easily. So if you want, you can bring more t-shirt. Like me, I can wear two pants, like my pants 2 days, and just I need to change my t-shirt. If you're someone like that, maybe pack more t-shirt than pants. But if you like to change every day too, you might next one.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. The next one is also what to pack when you're coming. The most important thing here is to bring like a two water bottle, because that will help you just in case that you lost one, and then also bring your sunglasses and then your hat because it's going to be hot just to protect you. But headlight also. The community has electricity, but at the night time, if you want to go to the bathroom or anything, is good that you have a headlamp. So bring your headlamp. Bring like a two water bottle, sunscreen, bug spray, your toilet paper, and a bed sheet. Also is very important because we're going to provide the mattress and the mosquito net. So that means you're gonna bring two bed sheets. Not like, but if you like, sometimes people asking me sleeping bag, and I'm like, if it's the light one, yes, you can bring your sleeping bag because it's like heavy. You might gonna get like hot inside on it. So like a bed sheet, one for your mattress and one you're gonna use as your blanket. Any question?
Can I
For
just
what size bed are we bringing bed sheets for?
It's just like a one side, one bed, like one mattress. People, this for one person. Let's say not like the triple size, but if you bring like the two size or one size is okay because it's like a small mattress for just one person.
it's a single bed size, a single mattress.
Yes, it's a single bed.
It's a single mattress, and I typically bring a sleeping bag and just kind of keep it, open if it's too warm. But so you bring one or the other. You do not need both.
Yeah.
And then what Abby was saying that I really highly recommend is this idea of a headlamp. So I typically bring a flashlight, like a flashlight or a pen light type of thing, and a headlamp because the headlamp is super handy because although there is electricity in the community, it may or may not be in the spot that you're in, whether you're using the an outhouse or whether you're in a particular room in your host family's house. So super handy to have a headlamp and some sort of flashlight or pen light with you.
Will you guys be sending out any kind of like packing list with all of this information, or do we have to get it off of these recordings?
Nope, there is a packing list, and I can direct you to it again.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then this presentation also I will send it to everyone and the packing list is on it too.
Yeah, I would say I think I just looked at it. I'm pretty sure the bed sheet is not on there, so maybe just add that one thing mentally.
It's probably going, yeah. We're gonna look on it because usually they put everything on it. But next slide, maybe. Can you go to the next slide,
Yeah,
Jay?
sure.
Oh no. So if it's not there, because usually in the presentation we have all the packing list, I will check again, and then when I'm sending the presentation, then I will put a note about that, what everything that you will need when you coming. All right. This is how the latrine and the shower will look like. We give you the picture for you like to have an idea. But for the one in the black one, the picture in your left, it's is in another country. So because we operating in different countries, so our presentation go like to different countries. So for us, the one that gonna be is the squatting toilet. That's mean the white where we have the squatting. That is the latrine that we will use in the community. And then the green bucket and the cup, this is what we're going to use to shower. So you fetch the water, put it in the bucket, and the cup is what you use. If you're done putting your shampoos and everything, this is the cup that you're using to pour the water, to bring all shampoos and everything down. And then the squatting toilet is the one we're going to use. So most important thing here to know is that it's going to be private. It's going to be a private latrine and a shower. Any questions regarding to the latrine and shower? No? Okay, then Jay, next one. All right, your tools for the trek. Here is what we were talking about, the packing list. Here you see that he said like 2 water bottle, like a small backpack when you're going for your day backpack, where you're gonna have your sunscreen, toilet paper, your glove, and everything, your malaria pills, everything you will need for the day. So if you have a backpack with small one, carry it with you. That we will need it. So and then the deed, and here you have 2 bed sheet. Here is working here. So in the presentation, all the packing list is on it. Next one, please, Jay.
Can we just call out the work gloves here too? Because we've had people overlook that in the past.
Say that again.
The work gloves. So everybody should get a pair of work gloves on the to work on the construction site. So, like it says here, just tight fitting and leather, kind of if you work in your yard at home, maybe something like that. But definitely make sure you put a pack a pair of those.
Do you think like gardening gloves would be sufficient? Or should I get something heavier duty?
I mean, I use gardening gloves. I mean, they're kind of a leather version of it. I wouldn't overthink it, but you do want to protect your hands.
Got it.
Yeah, we have some people who just also brought the kind of glove, but use the one that you think that is gonna protect your hand, because you're going to tight rebar using like tools and everything. So just use the one you think that is will definitely protect your finger and everything.
Yeah, like the rebar that Abby's talking about. You know, they're little. There's almost like wire you tie it together with, and if you don't have a nice pair of gloves, it just you can prick yourself. It's just uncomfortable. So.
Yeah. Next one. Thank you. All right. Personal belonging. Here we said things that you think you won't need it on the trek. Please just don't bring it. If you think you're not going to need your laptop, so don't bring it. If you think you will need it, bring it. Just we say that because sometimes people bring a lot of things, and then they said, "Oh, if I knew, I wouldn't bring my laptop because I did not need it or this not thing." So if you think you won't need a lot, like personal things that you won't gonna need in the community, please just don't bring it. If you will need it, then bring it. Regarding to money, because I don't know, because I think you will have time, right? After the trek, you're going to Dakar, or some of you are. All right, that means you will have time to do your souvenir shopping. Here, it's maybe you will do your souvenir shopping by yourself. But usually in Trek, this is what we said, like 100, 200 should be enough for our souvenir shopping. But if you will have time after this Trek to do it by yourself, it's up to you, like the amount and how much you wanna spend for the souvenir shopping. All right, here we have the roommate pairing. If you have an idea about, I talked about it with Jay. I think he will talk about with everyone about the room pairing for the community and then for the hotel. That would definitely help me because I'm going to the hotel tomorrow because I have a trek that will start tomorrow. So if I have the room pairing, then tomorrow I will book our hotels, and then that can also help us to get ready before you arrive in country. Oh, sorry. All right, Jay. Okay. Here we have the community gift. The most important gift is the school. It's the most sustainable one that will help to develop the country, and that will help also the community and the country and the next coming generation. So we advise to our participants when they're coming to bring gifts like Uno. The most famous one is Jenga, a jump rope, coloring books, Uno, deck card, all those things that you can bring it, or your family album photo, because your host family will ask you about your family. Oh, where is your man? Where do you live? Do you have a dog? And all those things. That also is also a gift that you can bring. So if you bring like a Uno and a Jenga, you can play with the family, show them how do they play it. And on the last day, so we will come around to help you translate, to give you a gift in the family, to see that, oh, we teach you how to play this game. Now it's yours now. So this gift kind of thing is important to bring. Um, the only gift that we're saying not to give is money, because if we give them money, they might not know how like to use the money, what to buy. But if we giving them the school, this is they know that it's going to be beneficial for everyone in the community, for the children, and then that will help them also to develop their community. So please, we just don't recommend giving money. But any other gift that you can bring for the school or for your host family is depend on you. Anything you want to add here, Jay?
Well, I just want to one emphasize that our gift is the school. So these are more symbolic gifts. I think the general guideline is to please not spend more than $10 or $20 on a gift. And based on prior experience, Jenga is a huge winner. You can play with adults, with kids. You can transcend language barriers very easily. It is just a magical, magical game. I would say the runners up to Jenga are Connect 4, but to please get rid of the extra plastic before you pack it in your bag. And then Uno too, which takes a tiny bit of instruction, but that's also a big, big winner. So so based on prior experience, I think that's probably our top three list.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Jenga is the very famous one where everybody love playing Jenga in the evening time. It's
Yeah,
also helping to connect more with your host family and then the kids too.
yeah, yeah. It's just magic, that game. It's unbelievable.
Yes, it's magic. If we don't have any more questions, then we go to the next one.
Okay.
All right. Health and safety. Um, Here we have all the general health that they are suggesting for to do before coming on track, and among them we have like a travel diarrhea. So it's very important for us when we get to your medical form, like to have all the information that we need. You need to take your malaria pills started before arriving in country, and then female products. Ooh, if you are coming, please bring your female product because you never know the environment change, and we have the experience that on check people like forgot to bring it and then something happened. We carry this in our med kit, but it's just better that if you have yours. We already talked about water, the safety about water. Only drink the water provided by Buildon. Use the water in your host family to shower, to do laundry, or to wash your face. Anything like dairy, milk, and all those things, we say no, because we're not sure that how the process get. We want everybody to enjoy the experience without getting sick and anything. So things like that might be like not like recommend to drink it there in the community. So culturally, Senegal is known as a country of hospitality where everything that they're eating or drinking, they will invite you, come and eat, or they give you a little bit. So just know our rules if they're giving you that. But they know also that we're not eating there. But culturally, it's something that part of the country, just in case. Food, the same way. We only eat the food provided by Bildon, but something like tea or coffee, you can get that in your host family because it's hot. So tea and coffee, you can share that with your host family.
Is
And
there a
also,
good way to gracefully decline an offering without being rude?
Yes, during our orientation in country, we will have what we call the do's and don't, and then the translator will teach everybody how to say "I'm good" without offending anybody, or without saying a no, a direct no. So we will teach you how to say like "I'm full."
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Any other question? And then regarding to snack, if you brought your snack, please just eat it inside your room. Just avoid, because you're going to be surrounded by a bunch of kids. So if you want to give one, that means you're gonna give like everybody gonna look at you. So we avoid this kind of situation. Like if you have your snack, just maybe it's better to go in your room and then eat your snack. Anything else you want to add, Jay?
No, I think that's pretty good.
Okay, so when we go to the next one, please. All right, ISOS. Your healthy and safety is our priority. I am a woofer certified, so I am going to bring, you're going to see me carrying like my med kit where I have all the medicine on it, and then I'm working with ISOS. So they are advising us on any time regarding to evacuation, regarding to medicine, everything that would happen, we are working with them every time, every day. But also at the same time, we have ISOS, our on-call, Roseanne Janger, who is in the US now. So she is the emergency contact. So she will be with us also every time for any advice regarding to evacuation and medicine and everything. But the good thing here to remember is the safety code is going to be my name 3 times. If you need me at night time or anything regarding to your health, you say my name Abby 3 times, then they kind of come and get me. So they know the code, the community know the code. So this is the emergency, the 911. Any question regarding to health and safety? If no, Jay, next slide, please.
Okay.
Thank you. So what's next after this is your paperwork. Please don't forget to upload your paperwork. That means your medical form, your passport. They are very important for us because I need to look over your medical form to just get ready regarding to your health. As I already mentioned, your safety and health is our priority. Medication too. If you're taking any medication, please let us know just to be ready for that. And don't forget to start your malaria pills because I think you will start it before coming on this trek. And communication, this is the contact our uncle, Roseanne Jungle. Family, because in case of emergency, she is the one who is our emergency contact. Any question? No? All right, next one, Jay, please. All right, this is the end of our presentation. So general contact regarding to everything is Irving, who is in charge of getting ready team. And then the fundraising contacts, our lovely Jay here. You have like his contact also here. So if you have any question, any comment, and something is not clear, please they are more than welcome your question or anything you would like to know. Jay, thank you for sharing it. The presentation, I am pretty new on Google Meet. I'm learning too, so thank you. I appreciate your support. So if you have any question, comment, please, they're more than welcome. Or anything else, Jay, you want to add?
I think it's pretty good. I made a note I'll resend the packing list out and draw people's attention to that. We're going to send the recording. I'll get a copy of I have a copy of the presentation that we'll also send out. And like I said before, if are there other questions from the group? Does anybody have other packing questions or just kind of what it's going to be like? Or
Is there anything that people really tend to struggle with, just to kind of get ahead of it in my head and packing wise? Like, is there any, like maybe people struggle to sleep or they just get really, really hot? And, is there anything that is like a common, like, can get really uncomfortable type thing?
Abby, you want to say, and then I can add.
I would definitely say because people not are used to that. For example, in the work site, every hour we need to drink a liter. It's hard sometimes for people to drink the water.
Yeah.
So if you have your Gatorade or electrolyte, that would definitely help you like to drink more water because you're sweating and then it's humid and dry. So we need to keep ourselves hydrated. So drinking. I would always remind people to drink. So
Yeah.
if you're getting a hard time drinking water, so bring your Gatorade or your electrolyte. Anything, Jay?
Yeah, that was the top of my list. Just make sure you don't get dehydrated and drink a lot of water. Some people, like Abby said, bring electrolytes or like the dry Gatorade that you can pour into a water bottle and with the water just to kind of mix it up a little bit. If you think, oh, I'm going to get a little bored drinking all the water, so then I would suggest doing that. I tend to be a chronic overpacker, so I have to kind of go through everything once or twice and take things out. We talked about laundry. You can definitely, get almost like a bowl from your family and hand wash, your shirt or pair of pants. So really good if that's kind of almost not cotton, but like lightweight, like you'd wear to the gym that does a quick dry. So recommend that. And if you think you might hand wash something, if you bring a tiny bit of laundry detergent in, the same thing you might pack shampoo in or something like that, that might be handy to have. And we talked about a flashlight, but also a headlamp is just a complete winner. Definitely will make things a little easier when you're kind of routing around or, doing stuff when it's dark. So I'm trying to think what else, but I think those are the big ones. And also everybody's really good at warning everybody about this, but when you start to work on the work site, just to pace yourself, because some of us get so excited and because you've thought about this for months and months and months that you just go out there and you're just so excited you're gonna try to lift the heaviest thing and go full tilt with the shovel or whatever it is you're using, and pace yourself because you can overdo it, and that's kind of related to the getting dehydrated and stuff like that too. So just a real warning on that. And I would also, like Abby will have it in the med kit, but definitely pack Imodium or something for traveler's diarrhea, so that if you do end up getting some of that you can treat it quickly. So those are the big ones that I can think off the top of my head. Does that help, Tara?
Yeah. And on the diarrhea note, is there toilet paper or should we pack that as well?
Pack it, yeah.
Pack it.
And Jay, maybe the little fan for the nighttime. If you have your like power bank or anything, if you have the little fan, because people usually say, "Oh, you should told us that to bring that to help you sleep at night." If you have the little fan, then you can charge it.
Perfect.
Okay, like a little battery operated fan or something. Yeah, I haven't used it, but if it makes you comfortable, I would say go for it. And I think we also talked in the last call last week with Irving is I definitely bring a couple power banks, because even though we know there is some electricity in the community, it's not like there are power outlets everywhere, right? So you may or may not have access to power. So I would just, you're safer making the assumption that, hey, I want to have enough power banks to recharge my whatever your gadgets are to take pictures or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's important too. Thank you.
Yeah. The other thing that some people like to do too is if you want a local SIM card for your phone, Orange is the kind of preferred telco, and there'll be kiosks at the airport and you can do that, and they'll swap the SIM out for you in your phone.
Will the eSIMs work?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I typically use those
Yeah,
like
I know
around
exactly
Europe.
what you mean,
they
and
work.
I haven't used that yet, honestly. Abby, do you know? Can you use something called an eSIM? It's
No, I just know that people are using the roaming things, but
Yeah.
that one I never heard it.
So I'm not sure, Tara, but
Okay.
I can definitely do that. I can also tell you you can change money at the airport.
Mhm.
And then in the car, there are ATMs within walking distance of the hotel. But once we're in the community, forget about it. You know, you're not going to need any cash when we're actually in the community. But if you want to do any cash conversion, I just recommend just do it at the airport or do it, you know, when we're at the Radisson in Dakar. So then you don't have to worry about it when we're on the road or whatever it is, and you know, and you want a few francs to you know, whatever, get a cold drink or you know, buy something to take home or whatever.
Hmm.
Oh, the other thing I want to mention to Team Dayā too is I will I'm going to create a WhatsApp group for us to stay connected in country too. So I started to add people to that, and I'm going to add everybody else to it. And once we're there, that's how I'm going to do that too, because I'll be on a local SIM card, so you will not be able to you know, call me unless you're on a kind of a I guess maybe through a iPhone type thing, but that's definitely the preferred way once we're in country is WhatsApp. What
Yep.
else can we talk about today?
Jay, my question is regarding vaccines. I've been to 4 different places and I've gotten ridiculously different lists from each one of them.
Oh,
Do you have a list? I would like somebody, you know, I don't expect you to be my doctor, but I would love somebody just to say, get these 6 or whatever. Literally, I have pages and pages of, hey, this might be recommended or this was preferred but not required, all sorts of things.
well, let me see if Abby can answer that, and if she can't, I'll get you some direction from somebody else at Build On. Okay? Can
Abby?
you answer that, Abby, or?
Yeah, in the list you see that we said like there is, if you're coming from another country, so you need to have it because usually the yellow fever, people get the yellow fever before coming. But this is not like a mandatory coming in this country. But if you coming from another country where the yellow fever is required, so we're definitely gonna need that. And then we have like it's, you can ask to your doctor because the travel doctors are the best to advise you about the different shot that you need. So you might not say like rabies is a mandatory, you have to do that because you know that it's cost a lot of money. So talk to your doctor, your travel doctor, then they will definitely advise you about where you're going and what kind of shot that you will need to come here. But I think most of the time people get the yellow fever, the tetanus kind of thing, and but I think the doctor are the best for that to advise you.
Like I said, I talked to different doctors and they all had a different list. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, what should I make sure I do?
Yeah.
What kind of do you have a list of what kind of should they advise you to take?
Okay. I mean, you want me to go through the list? You can say yay or nay.
Maybe just have an idea, 2 or 3, then
That's fine. Typhoid, cholera, polio, yellow fever, chikungunya, hepatitis B, hepatitis A, rabies, meningitis, measles, mumps, rubella, tetanus, and then obviously the malaria stuff. And I think that was kind of it.
Oh, wow. I would definitely say to go to Irving. He is the best one who can advise you about that. Irving.
Okay.
Okay, Steve,
Yeah.
I'm going to help you. I'll do some follow up and help you. I'm trying to think what I can tell you. I know a lot of those it's highly likely you would have had them much, like I had a lot of those from like when I was a kid, like mumps and rubella and stuff like that. So that should be all done. There's some stuff like typhoid, depending on how it's administered, you need to redo it. I think every 2 years if it's oral and longer.
Oral vaccine lasts 5 years. Must be able to swallow pills. Oral doses must be kept in refrigerator.
Yeah.
So, good.
Yep. The two that I can tell you about is what Abby was saying about yellow fever is
Where
if
you
you're coming from the U.S. or another developed country that has no yellow fever, you do not need that vaccination to get into Senegal.
okay?
Mhm.
If you're
But
transiting,
you do need it to get into Kenya. So you do have to get it, Steve.
okay, well there you go. Because
Okay.
yeah, because if you're transiting through a country that has yellow fever, or if you're ongoing travel like you're doing, then it's something that they want to see that you have, so you didn't kind of pick it up along the way.
Okay.
Connecting through Spain, do you know that probably is not one that requires?
I think I'm almost 100% certain there's going to be no issue.
For which
Yeah,
one?
and Tara's asking about yellow fever and transiting through Spain.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also when you transit internationally, it's also different if you're staying in an airport versus going out for a day or longer, because that's what then a health authority is worried about. So I got that on the yellow fever, and then the rabies stuff. What sometimes people don't learn from their doctor on rabies is this is why you don't want to pet the animals.
Mm.
Regardless if you have a rabies shot, you're still going to have to get evacuated and get a rabies shot doesn't. You need treatment right away if you get bitten by an animal. So I don't worry about that, because I know if the cute cat or goat bites me, I'm going for a ride to a hospital. Like that's just the way it goes. So, yeah. But Steve, I'll follow up with you.
Yeah, and it sounds like obviously, like mine may be a little unique case because what I'm doing afterwards. So,
Yeah,
okay.
you may have the more. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What else? Anybody else? We got some good questions. So.
You mentioned something I saw in the paperwork. You're saying bring your COVID vaccination. There was something on the paper.
That was a long time during the COVID-19 when we were having check. That was where they were asking the COVID. But right now, no, you don't need to bring it.
No, okay. I think there was something on your paperwork at the very beginning of your slides that said you don't need to make sure you have your original.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
What else? Paul, you got anything? No.
No.
Jack, are you good for now?
Yeah, I think
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
Jay or Abby, do you I feel like you asked a while ago, hey, did you turn in all your build on paperwork? I feel like I did weeks ago, but I never got a yay or nay. You feel like we're all set?
I think everybody's pretty good. I have a check-in with Irving. It'll probably be on Monday. So I'll do an update out to people. And what I typically do too in this last week or two before the trip is I'll just reach out to everybody too individually, just check in, make sure everybody feels good about what's going on, if you need anything, or we will get it.
So those of us that are
Hey, Jay. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Jay.
Sorry, Steve. Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying, as you know, that some of us, or at least some of us, are coming from France. We will have our computers and stuff. We leave them somewhere?
No, I mean, I usually honestly have a laptop. I just bury it in my bag, no problem.
Okay. It said don't bring any valuables or computers or whatever. So, but you're saying whatever.
If you think that you will need it,
I won't.
for sure, you're gonna carry it with you all the time. We just say that because just in case you think, oh, I might bring my laptop, but when you come here, some people said, oh, actually, I don't need it. That's the kind of thing that we're avoiding. But if you think you're gonna work or you're going to another country, please bring it.
Well, the reason I'm saying that, Abby, is I'm coming from elsewhere. I will have it with me. I don't need it at all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do I stash it at the hotel in the main city? Not bring it to the community? What's the smart?
You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Honestly.
Yeah.
You can leave
If
it at the hotel. You can leave it in the emergency vehicle that we have in the community, or you can just leave it in your bag. I can tell you on every single one of these, I don't use my laptop in the community, but I do use it before and after. I do always have it with me. I just bury it in the duffel bag that I travel with. No problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Wait, Jacqueline, did you have something else, or?
I was just going to say, come the 15th, I will be basically offline. So anything that needs to happen, I need to get it sorted out by Friday the 14th, because come the 15th, I won't be able to do anything else.
Yep, I got you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
What about my needs?
Steve, you're an adult. I've got every faith in you. But with a little nudging, you got it.
There we go. Well, there. You just assumed Steve was an adult, but we'll have that conversation in Senegal.
Well, that's why I had to say the nudging.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Anybody else? Greg or Chuck, I know you're listening, so you guys have anything?
No, Jay, thank you very much for all the information. It's been great.
Okay, great. Okay.
Good.
All right, I think we're good, Abby, unless anybody
All
else
right.
last call. So thank you so much for
All right, thank you
talking to us
everybody
on Saturday.
for attending the
Thank you.
call. And before you arrive in country, I will send like a pre-departure email. So with all this information that I was talking about. So thank you, Jay, for your help and support. Thank you, everyone, for attending the call.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you all.
I'm
All
going to
right,
end
bye.
the recording. If anybody has anything else, please